rivalries that defines this sport. Ohio State versus Michigan, the scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines, take number 3rd ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. The Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of jawing. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Yeah, usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game.
Good enough for the first down at the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Wolverines will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. This one will be fair caught. So Ohio State's offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. They're impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have 2 of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
2nd down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. He's in the clear. Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Now, a 4th down.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab.
At the 44. Offense facing 4th down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? Across the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Simpson. And the gain just good enough for a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun 1st half to boot. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
The Wolverines will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Play fake, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. On another sack, this defense on fire.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into the clear. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He escapes the pocket, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, after not seeing any scores in that first half, make some adjustments at halftime. At least this offense has been able to put together a drive and finally get a touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet.
So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
And the defense rolls the dice here, went with the blitz. Bad timing. The screen gouges them for a big gain.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He's in the clear. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Peoples. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm.
Football's loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Here he goes. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Trying to run it. It's Peoples. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Haynes. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Now the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now we've got a big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks into open space. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up third down.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Pass complete on the crosser. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Completion to the tight end. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.